Okay, so the song Up really showed me that I have no vision. Simply because we were in the basement, bless God, and I really didn't want to write to the song at all. I didn't want to write. I was just like, I'm over the song. It doesn't sound good to me. Let's go on to another song, please. Unfortunately, you know, everything don't go my way at the studio. So, turns out he made us stay on the song. And I felt like it was a little tension because Uncle Two was kind of upset with me not wanting to write, because I guess he could see everything. But I want y'all to know what the song started out with. It started out with this. Boom. Boom.
Cause when the world comes crumbling down.
Yeah, I don't want to reveal him yet. I want to reveal us. So friends say do this or do that. Okay, friends say do this or do that. I gotta have a line that rhymes with say. It ain't about the rhyme, but say go this way. You say, friends say do this or do that, go this way.
And he was just so excited about this little boom. And I was just like, I'm ready to go to bed. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm ready to go to sleep.
So, okay, so like what the kids say. What they say, no shade intended. This is no shade on my sister Megan Williams, on Ray-Tina Robinson, or Christina for that matter, or whoever else, anybody else. Anytime we sit down and write songs, you know, a lot of times in the infancy stage of writing songs, of course it sounds kind of, you know, amateurish, or, you know, they don't really see the full vision because they don't hear the final background, they don't hear the full band. But as a producer, if I get a song idea, I can really hear the finished product, the finished project, the finished song instantly almost. They don't hear it. Megan did me the same way for You Are. She did me the same way for, what was that song? Give It To You, Lord. She didn't like them. And now look, thank you, Megan Williams. Megan Williams McNeil now. Ray-Tina the same way with a couple of her songs. Same thing with Christina Bell. Christina for a couple of her songs. Up, especially Up. Up. Christina did not get it. Literally from the concept of the song, I knew that Up was going to be a super song. She did not hear it. She did not feel it. And her body language showed it. I wanted to, you know, I almost said I wanted to punch her in her face. But I was so mad because she didn't see the vision. And now look at Up.
I'm glad he made us stay on the song because it's one of my favorite songs. So kudos to Uncle Two.
I gained my strength from above. Yeah. Happiness flowing from above. Greatness is coming from above.
It came from Psalms 121. I will lift up mine eyes, keyword up, I will lift up mine eyes to the hills from which cometh my help. My help cometh from the Lord who made heaven and earth. So yeah, that's where it came from.
One thing I left out that we've done here, one thing that we did earlier this year, we did back in April actually, we did once again, we did it once before 2 years ago, and we just did it again. That's the 24 hours of prayer. 24 hours of prayer is an amazing experience, first of all. I have to tell you, it's an amazing experience, especially if you're there for the whole 24 hours like we are. We started 8 a.m. in the morning, or 7 a.m. I think we started at 8 a.m., so we go from 8 a.m. Friday, Good Friday morning, till 8 a.m. Saturday morning. Non-stop, 24 hours of straight prayer, praise and songs, psalms, whatever you want to, the singing of songs and psalms of praise and all of that. So we'll have roughly about 24 or 20 artists to come in, and everybody takes an hour set. Some of them took 2 hours. And there is no gaps, no spaces, no dead spaces. Music constantly goes. And every hour we have focused prayer, where we'll have somebody that's going to lead prayer for that hour for a specific situation. You know, 1 hour we're praying for our local pastors. 1 hour we're praying for kids for the summer, you know, kids returning to school, kids getting out of school, whatever it was. We were praying for relationships between the father and the sons, the father and the children. We had a different focused prayer each hour, and it's an amazing experience. People come in there, you can come in there and sit for 3 seconds if you want, or you can sit for 3 hours, or you can sit for the full 24 hours. People come in, they have work. You see people come in reading, people come in studying, or some people just come in and just fully dedicate their time to nothing but just prayer. It's just a great environment to be in, and we've had testimony after testimony about different healings that have taken place, different examples of deliverance that have taken place. You know, it's just a great thing to be a part of, and I'm just absolutely grateful for everybody who participates, everybody who's involved, and everybody that comes out.
Mighty is a great song of worship. Just talking about how mighty God is impossible to actually think of everything and every aspect of God and try to put it into just one song or one thought, because God is just that mighty. But God bless this album. God has really blessed Amy to do a lot of writing, and he blessed her with the song Mighty, and it is a really powerful song. And I pray that, you know, you listeners are blessed by it.
You're powerful, and you're merciful. You're holy. You're mighty. Yes, you are. God, there's nobody like you. And we lift our hands and declare that you are mighty. From the rising of the sun to the going down of the same, there is nobody like you, Lord. So we will forever praise your name, and we will forever give your name the glory. For you and you alone are mighty God.
And Mighty was also arranged by Brother Chris Watkins from Christian College True Spirit, and we're so thankful that he decided to come and help us with this song.
So family, now we have instituted something for our youth, something that will allow us to connect with them every day. Monday through Friday at 5 p.m. we now have time in the Word strictly for our youth every single day. All you have to do is call the line and check in, and it's as simple as that. It's very short. It's not an hour long. It's just a few minutes long. But we want to ensure they eat every day. We want to make sure they're fed spiritually every day. We want to make sure they hear and the word goes into their hearing, because that's how faith comes. So we want to help build our youth faith, build our teens faith, build our young people's faith, our young adult, everybody. Come on, join in. Youth, y'all come on, check in, and love y'all. She looks like she's 10 months pregnant. She's only like 3 weeks. He's actually 10 months pregnant.
All right, well, he's kicking off the toilet already. You can't see too right now. He's right behind.
I'm about 2 weeks. I'm about 2 weeks.
7 months.
I like about 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Man, how are we this big entertainment company? We can't afford a decent tripod.
I know, that's terrible. We have better ones, he just didn't bring them.
So the food of the day is Wendy's. She's eating pork soup. Feed my baby pork soup.
Healthy. Thank God I'll be in there by myself. So,
Pork chili.
Here it is, August, the middle of August, and I have not started on the studio side of my project because I kept saying at the live recording,
Now they won't let me dance tonight because I'm a little fool. So I need some help from some of y'all who ain't a little fool to stand on your feet.
that I was full. Not knowing that some people would think that I was speaking about eating too much food, but I was full of a baby, my firstborn boy, and so he was taking up all the room, and I had already been threatened not to shout, dance on that night and everything. So that's why I was saying I'm a little full. Can y'all help me out? Which I'm sorry for those who got lost in that translation. But I was pregnant, and so by the time I had been thinking about it the whole time. I think in January, I knew in my heart that I wasn't going to be able to get the studio side done because I was feeling big and full, and I just didn't have enough air, support room, none of that. And so I begged to let me wait until after I had the baby. I knew this kind of thing was coming too, so I wanted to look a little better. So I begged him to let me wait. We went in and did. He's like, just come, let's see about one song. Let's see, and if you can't do it, then we'll put it off. And I got in there sounding like Cookie Monster, and and he almost begged me to step out.
Well, I'm asleep. They wrote it in the studio. This is how the song started. A few years ago, Life's International Church was a part of How Sweet the Sound. And we had to do Work It Out? Work It Out. And so, to kind of change it up, we added a different part to the song. And since it was arranged by us, we wanted to keep that. So we wrote a song around that part that we put into the actual song Work It Out. And so that's how the song kind of started. So we use the sound. It's almost the same rhythm as the other song, but it's totally different.
Totally different.
And it's a totally different vibe, totally different message. And that's kind of how it got started.
So that means I want to retract the statement I just made. So that means I did have right just a few years back.
Right.
Yeah, she wasn't asleep then. Her breath is funky. Yes, it is. Her breath is funky. Yes, it is.
You might as well leave it open, Amy. No air in there. Amber, you gonna let him get you like that on tape?
Her breath smells like
Come on, Amy, not you. Don't let him get you. Scooter been shutting you down all week.
Look at you instigating, too. Look at you instigating. You instigating.
I'm not on camera. I don't count. Don't talk to me. I'm invisible. Cameramen are invisible.
The camera. I'll let the world know you're behind it all.
MeTooMusic presents. MeTooMusic presents. Phase 2. New project. New project. Still here. Featuring Free at Last.
Come on and lift your hands with me. You can't say this.
Also featuring Great God.
There is no one above you. You're a great God.
featuring Didn't Have You. Didn't Have You. New projects still here. Half live, half studio from St. Louis's own Phase 2. Phase 2.
Amazing grace, how sweet it sounds that he saved like you and me.
Available now at iTunes, Google Play Store, and Amazon, and all other digital media outlets. Also available at Phase 2. Music.com. Phase 2. Music.com. Phase 2. Music.com. Phase 2. Phase 2. Still here. Get it now. Get it now. Get it now.
What you gonna say? That just shows I love you because you irritate me.
Okay, I'm gonna show you irritation.
I just love you a whole lot.
I'm glad she got jokes.
She said you irritate her to the core.
Dang, really?
She loves you a lot.
Okay, I'm ready.
This was her irritation a month ago.
Okay.
Yeah,
that was too far.
Let me see Scooter. Let me see Scooter.
That was too far. Okay, two is what happened.
Keep it there.
No, for real.
Keep it there. Keep it there.
No, for real. That's a fake picture.
This is a fake picture.
But a month ago, I broke out on my face to some oil I started using, and I had red bumps all over my face. You wrong for that.
You gonna look at me and tell me I'm irritated?
Ever.